Hello, my beautiful Cancers. Welcome to your reading for the next 2 weeks. We're going to dive into your coffee cup first, and then we're going to look into your tarot and oracle. And this is going to be a general reading. And if it resonates, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and comment down below which part resonated the most. And also, if you would like to see more of these, you want to send some energy out into the universe, go ahead and hit subscribe. Let's dive in right away and see what's coming your way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different good news coming forth. It seems like within the second week though. And in the beginning of the week, so I feel like here these are all connected to each other, but the energy is it is going to have like an accumulation effect, meaning it can be like small things at first happening. And like, for example, if you have a manifestation list, it can be like the easiest thing coming to you first, and then the bigger stuff starting to show up as well. That is actually going to really make you believe in the miracles. I feel there's a good energy going on this time, and we're going to go towards the Virgo timeline. This can even be the things that you want to get organized. If there is a mess at this current moment, you have mess in the sense of it can be like a clutter in your home or in your paperwork. Seems like it is going to find, everything is going to start finding its own place, and that will open up space for the good things to come as well. The first week, I see there is a pathway opening here outside. The pathways can also be the mental pathways, meaning ideas. This can be something that is going to be an inspiration to you, that is going to take you out of your comfort zone, that you need to do something out of the ordinary, which will actually form a solid pathway within the second week, okay? So this can be the thing. You might come up with the idea, first actually cultivate the thought, and maybe in the spirit, in the mental plane, you make it bigger, and then it gives you an inspiration to take action and hit the road. I see someone here. You can see, I think this person looks like who has a star on their back. They're reaching out. Their arm is actually very long, reaching out and grabbing a flower from here. Flower can be something that you are offering, or also maybe you have, or your beautiful self, and this person is like gently reaching out, like the Adam reaches out to the God we see on the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel, and this person is reaching out to you. Okay, so this can even be like a thought transmission, maybe someone coming to your mind that you haven't talked to for a while, or you want to talk to. This person might be reaching out to you with that energy. The thing is though, they are going on a trip. I see a letter C, kind of looks like G as Georgia, or maybe Georgia maybe in the name, or Argentina popped another thing in my mind. Doesn't have to be a country though. It can be even the first name in the first name or the last name of this person. And they're going on a trip, and they might really tell you like, come with me, let's go together. Or maybe they're going on a journey. It can be a material journey, but I see a small cup at the end. So this is going to be the final outcome is going to be emotional satisfaction, and they're reaching out to you to maybe even get you going with them, or maybe they're bringing something from this trip to you. Okay, I see in the beginning of the first week here, there's someone sleeping. You can see the mouth kind of reminds me of the Han Solo's Chewbacca. I mean, I don't know exactly, but looks like that is a sentient being. It can be for some of yours fur babies, and kind of looks like they are actually maybe giving you the vibe to rest this time, if they're like sleeping this time. And or this can be someone who has the same companion energy, protectiveness that character has. So they're showing up, their eyes are closed. So this can be someone really like a divine coincidence. It looks like a coincidence that you're meeting this person, but I feel there's a still distance in between you. So it can be as time might be passing. I'm not saying the person looks like the character. I feel like this person has like character traits from, I think it was Chewbacca. I don't want to be mistaking it. Anyways though, loyal, supportive, and like you can trust I think it was a trusted companion. So this person is that kind of a character, which is a very good sign. But there's still some time that you come to face right here. I don't know if you can see the faces. There's one face here, one face there. And there's taking some time you guys to come together. The thing is though, because you are on a climb here, maybe you are trying to, like, you see the stairs, 1 stair, 2 stairs, 3 stairs, and you're climbing in like horizontal position. So maybe you are not really feeling so hyped up about the stairs, this challenge that you're taking on, the stairs that you're climbing. And but this is not really something that is interfering with your progress. Okay, so this can, what's coming to me, maybe you have a task today in your hand or something that you need to do, and you're doing it very tiredly and maybe exhaustedly. But the thing is though, the help is right there. So if you lift your head up a little bit, maybe give yourself a pause, a small meditation moment, maybe taking a break, going getting your coffee from like a nearby cafe, taking a walk. This can maybe even help you come across these other energies that will be helpful. Maybe even give you life so you can continue this journey here. But still, you are climbing to the top of this. You're completing that task, which is going to put you on a uphill, on the top of a hill. I even see there's a home under it that is going to be protected. So if this is like a promotion that you're going after at work, maybe you're trying to complete a project that will actually rise you to some good place. It might take a while, but the thing is that you're going to complete it. And along the way, you can feel tired, which is okay. This doesn't mean that you're not meant to make this happen. This means probably because of the planetary alignments and all the stuff happening at this moment in the world, the energies are affecting you, or overall you might be tired, okay? And being in the moment is going to help you climb to there faster, complete the task faster. And I see here there's also home forming under it. So this can be... If this is a work situation, this can be your new home, okay? I mean, new office, a space for you, a private space. And I see even 1, 2, 3, 4 people inside of it, maybe even a team that you're going to become a part of. You're going to create an amazing job. This can even also, if this is a home situation, if you want some certain furniture, maybe you're building a home, you're going to get every little component and the bigger components that you desire in the right place, okay? Within the second week timeline, I see there is actually a sun shining here. There is a character right there. Kind of looks like a half Pac-Man, not fully rounded. You can see the mouth is actually looks like the Pac-Man doesn't have teeth, kind of like a character to me. So this can be someone extremely active back in the day. I see letter E, kind of looked like a P at first, maybe Peter. Patricia doesn't have E, but let me see. I couldn't come up with a name. Penelope. Okay, so this person might be someone who was actually like a Pac-Man fast and who can get anything done in a very fast manner. The thing is though, maybe they lost their teeth, meaning they're in front of you. So it can be a competitor you have or a mentor you have. Them losing their teeth indicates that they don't really have the old power that they had, okay? But the thing is, they might have valuable information for you, and when you take it, you see there's actually sun is immediately coming forth as shining here to your situation. In your situation, I see that you are standing on top of, there's a chunk of money here, but you're not really focused on that. There's a person in front of you, letter E, their form like can be again in their first name or the last name. And Helena, another name, you're like your fingers up in the air, you're arguing with this person, okay, about money or something, or this is maybe something that you're giving or something that you're going to be receiving after you receive valuable information, maybe an idea coming, you're executing it. And it seems like you're going to have a small argument, and this person has someone bigger behind them. I feel like here, if someone is claiming that they don't really have the compensation to pay you, if this is a job or if this is a romantic thing, they have something else behind them, someone else behind them. That someone else might be giving them power to be that way, or that's someone else that they're trusting. If they are cornered, they're just going to come up with what needs to be done. And if this is a relationship, this is a very negative thing because it means that this person is not mature enough to solve their problems, and they're just going to run back to that person and whenever you get into conflict with them. And another thing with this energy also, like I said, if this is something, maybe you contracted something and you're not getting your payment, this means that there is someone else really compensate you. Okay, so instead of maybe going with like a blaming attitude, you can actually embody a different type of attitude here to even maybe bypass this person that doesn't have the maturity, that understands where you're coming from. And this big person has a big head on top of their head, which is, there's a wolf right here. This can be like a big company or a person who has the financial backing. And this can even turn into, because I see there are two fish outside, because if this is a contract that you're maybe even giving a service, they can even purchase more of the things that you're providing. Another thing I see here is there's a legal paper here, and it's opening up a gateway, but like I said, this is like the light is shining, it's not very visible. So like this can be the contract you're going to be signing with this person, the offer that they're going to bring to you, and it can really upgrade your situation because gateways are opening up to a new world for you. Okay, let's dive into your salsa right away and see what's coming in that one. If you have a specific question, a desire, an intention, hold it in your mind, and let's see what the answer is going to be for that. I see someone here standing or laying down. There's one desire coming really fast. There's a second one which has some time. Okay, it has some time. This first one is even bringing tears of joy. I see someone here at first like a character, the tail, but the head is like a hippo. So this can be, hippos are vegetarian. However, they're extremely strong animals. I even see them stomping on a crocodile going into the water because the crocodile tried to attack one of their babies. So they're the predator's predator, basically, even though they're not predators. Okay, so this can be someone powerful, and they like water, so you're the water sign, so someone that you can get along with. And I see that you're smiling and approaching to them, holding even hands with this person, and maybe even getting some of their energy too. And the big belly kind of reminds me of wealth. This person might be someone wealthy, and they're going to show up towards the end of the second week maybe, and the timelines can change. I like to fit these readings into timelines, but sometimes timelines can change for anyone. This can be, maybe you are actually deciding to meet this person on towards the end of the second week. This can be a person that you're aware of at this moment, or maybe you're going to hear about them. Holding their hands kind of give me the energy that you're deciding to, okay, I need to meet this person. And I keep my Think and Grow Rich here because it just gives me a lot of inspiration, that book. In that book, in the starting chapter, we see that, I forgot the name of the guy, that he actually wants to go ahead and meet and become partners with Thomas Edison. He's burning with that desire and he has nothing. He has nothing at all. And he goes there, he gets hired for like a basic job, works there for 5 years, and then comes up with a bright idea. And then, yes, eventually they become partners because he was burning with that desire. So this can be about you actually finding that burning desire first. And that doesn't really have to have a divine purpose either. If you read that chapter, or even you can find it online to listen to it as an audiobook, you come to realize it doesn't really have to have like a massive, life-changing, serving to humanity type of a desire. It just needs to be there, a burning fire of one single thing you're focused on, okay? I see here there is a cross, okay? And there is a shark coming out of the cross, or the cross, or this looks like a person to me, like holding a shark. Shark can be someone dangerous to you because you are a water creature. Cancer, the crab. So this can be, I mean, I don't think sharks eat crab, but this can be someone who is actually manipulative when it comes to money. And the cross can be someone who's a believer, holding them away from you, maybe even giving you some advice. This can be a family member, can be someone, the religion that you believe in, someone who's the leader of the religion, or can be even like for example, my sister is very belief oriented when it comes to her religion, and she gives me anecdotes and quotes all the time. And yes, some of them really resonates with me, and even though I'm not that religious. So it doesn't mean about a belief. I feel like this is about the guidance coming in that you should pay attention to. Your energy feels intact. There's a beautiful crowd showing up in the beginning of the first week, the second week. So this can symbolize your finding yourself in an environment that's your element, okay, which can give you inspiration to do new things. Let's dive into your tarot now. We're going to start with your current situation. Okay, we're going to pull some cards. I want to make a little bit detailed reading this time. And now we're going to see what are the past effects of the situation, what you learned from the past, and what the present holds, and then what the future holds for you with that energy. And let's see. Current situation is High Priestess. It seems like you keep getting intuitive nudges, and these are, some of them can be based on your knowledge, because High Priestess is a highly knowledgeable woman, and women is the feminine side, meaning it's the listening side. Okay, the masculine side is the one that takes action. So if you feel like you need to take massive action at this timeline, this is suggesting it should be actually first listening the messages coming in. Like I said, the messages can be coming from during your meditation, while you're journaling, or doing your spiritual practices, or can be coming from someone who is really thinking about your own benefit, okay? Your benefit. And let's see one more. We had a Knight of Wands energy. This is the new inspiration coming, new fire coming in. The intuition will guide you towards this new passionate moment, okay? The Knight fire energy, Knight of Wands energy is passion, fire, following that passion and creating an adventurous, beautiful, exciting world for yourself. What else? We have Three of Cups. When you pursue, it's going to make happen. And I feel like because this is the current situation, you might even get invited, or maybe you're planning to go to a celebration with your family, friends, or this can be a quick promotion coming, have come already, and you are actually planning to celebrate that. That can be the Three of Cups energy. The past effects of your situation is Queen of Coins. We have the Queen of Pentacles. She is someone who is resourceful, who planted her seeds very carefully. Seems like here the past seeds that you have planted are going to grow and create amazing opportunities for you. You might be thinking, I didn't plant any seeds. This doesn't have to be something massive, because this is a gentle soul, gentle and compassionate representation here, the Queen of Pentacles. So maybe there's an act that you have done in the past and helped someone. That can be even the energy coming back to you. And we also have Page of Wands again. So this is actually Page of Wands maturing into the Knight of Wands. Something that you were passionate about. Maybe you have started but not pursued, or you just thought about starting it but not really follow up. Seems like current situation is going to evolve. It's going to upgrade this idea. This passion is going to upgrade one notch, and then you're going to start pursuing that. And what we have is Four of Wands. Four of Wands is wedding, celebration, okay? It has almost the same energy as Three of Cups, but this is much more passionate. Another thing here is like the wedding is a final situation, meaning from being single to you become being married, you become being partners, you come to a new status, new state, new situation. So you can interpret it in that sense, that wherever that you were in the past, now it has evolved. It has evolved in the past. Now it's going to become a celebration here. For some of you, this can even be maybe you got married, but you didn't have a wedding party. It can be also happening here, okay? And let's see what the present actually, what can be done in the present also. We have the Queen of Cups here. Be gentle with yourself. Be compassionate towards yourself. And that is going to give you the chance to be in the flow without rushing into things. You're going to start actually attracting things into your life. Another thing with the Queen of Cups energy, this is you. So not only being gentle with yourself, this can also be being understanding of there's a process to everything, and if you plant the seeds carefully, it is going to grow in the meantime. So being a little patient with the progress is the present moment, which can be done. Okay, instead of just stomping back on the seed, It's about watering, giving the space so it can grow and become something great. And what else we have here? Six of Cups is in the present moment, you can go back to the past. Maybe there were people that you left things halfway, or this can be about your children, childhood. There might be some things that you keep missing, want to fix, or want to go back to, nostalgia. You can revisit them in the present moment, okay? Maybe there is something happened that you have a certain perspective about it. In the past happened to this, and now it's time to change that perspective, because maybe you're seeing that as a loss, but it can be a massive gain. Okay? But everything depends on your perspective. And in the meantime, what you can do while you're waiting your seeds to grow, this can be about relationship too, maybe even manifesting the right person into your life. But you keep thinking that all people are this and that, everybody wants to hurt me, nobody cares about me. But this might be something that you've been carrying in your heart because of someone actually did that behavior to you. And I was talking to one of my friends yesterday, the therapist friends, and he said, I said, like, chaos happens all the time in our lives, every 90 days, so we should get used to it. And we should have a solution mindset. And he said, that's because what you are used to when you're growing up. There's no need to have chaos in every 90 days. There's no need for that. And that actually lighted a light bulb in my head. So what you expect, you create, you attract, you actually magnetize towards yourself. This can be something coming from when you were young too. Okay, it's the present moment. Your job is to be reasonable, source energy, be logical, and look the truth in their own eyes, because that's not your truth. Maybe that's something you have experienced and now it doesn't exist in your reality. Okay. Future will hold is massive growth. Chariot is you, your energy, you leaving the past old broken town behind and moving towards a new structure, a new life, a new accomplishment, new love, business, money, all the opportunities, galloping towards them. Two of Coins is great balance here. You're going to create balance this time. If you have been, for example, working too hard and not really getting paid enough, or in a relationship giving too much but not receiving what you're desiring, it is going to balance itself out. This time you're going to find a perfect balance. You're not going to burn yourself out. You're going to have good boundaries. Also, vulnerability, so you can share yourself. Maybe even something coming in that you're going to be able to share your bright ideas. Another thing here, because sometimes I see in the comments that everybody, like some people say that they're retired, they're not working, they're not looking for a job. This can be like living your retirement in a very peaceful, calm environment. Chariot is a carriage. Maybe you want to travel the world, finding those opportunities, okay? And Nine of Coins is actually wealth, abundance. You see the ships are sailing. Some of you probably are not even if you're not planning. There is an opportunity to travel, like see the places that you always wanted to see, or go to the places that are going to inspire you to actually live a fulfilled life. That's the opportunity coming, because Nine of Coins also indicates material satisfaction, okay? Now I'm going to pull your oracles, okay? What we have here is your oracle guidance first, okay? These are very good, like on point, because what I do is before I actually open up a set for you guys here, cards, I prepare my layout and spread, and then I pull for myself. And then if it answers my questions, I said, okay, that's it. That's good. That's good. And then I do the same thing for you, okay? Let's see what we have here. Spring is coming. See your seeds grow, which I kept talking about seeds at that here. So it seems like you're going to start seeing very good results very soon. The spring, okay, in some part of the world, it's spring now, can be really using the springtime for inspiration, growth, opportunities. Some part we are having the hot, scorched summer. Maybe your seeds are burning. But this is, I feel like here, keep taking care of them. For example, I have a basil plant. If I don't water it 2 days, it just starts to shrink down. So keep watering them because you're almost there, okay? To receive the blessings. White witch, be the light. So you don't have to practice any like practical magic stuff, burning sage and whatnot to be the white witch. This is about intention, and the witches were actually the women who were using herbs back in the day to maybe use them as painkillers and stuff. And so it's not really something I feel like has out of the ordinary structure. You can use that kind of stuff if you believe that works for you. And be the light, meaning if you want the light to shine to you, first you can start with the intention that I am going to be the light for others as well. The owl is a strong creature. She has pentacle here. Pentacle indicates wealth. Being the light can be, for some of you, bringing a lot of good pentacles into your life too. Owl is intuitive guidance, so this is not a forceful action. This is something comes out of, like, bursts out of your heart that you really get joy out of it. Even though you're masculine, male figure, doesn't matter. It's about using that creative mentality, because like I'm looking at most fashion designers are male at this time, and they have amazing creative ideas, which is their feminine side. Okay, so we have both energies within us. Be the light, use your light. Trader, exchange energy to create abundance. Some of you have a lot of energy already, and our energy in the sense of the ideas, the actions that you can do, maybe even products you have. Seems like the universe is maybe even pushing you towards a direction to maybe market them, put them out there, and even like this can be a service, or even there's a demand coming towards you, but exchange it. So if you do not give it, it cannot create the cycle of giving and receiving. We're going to pull a beautiful crystal deck here, which actually is going to be a card and crystal to charge your intentions. So what are your intentions about in this next 2 weeks? What do you want to create? How do you want it to affect your manifestations, big manifestations in the future? Okay, maybe you have a desire which you think it's big, and you're going to take some action for it within the next 2 weeks. Let's see what we have. We have a beautiful pink crystal here, which is called Big Spite, Timing, Action, Change, Aries and Taurus, and Moon energy. Moon is your planet, by the way. Aries is fire, Taurus is grounding earth. So it's about like turning clay into a clay pot. So it can require maybe even physical labor here. Let's see how this crystal is charging your manifestations. Timing is everything, and with Big Spite, that couldn't be truer. Big Spite has an impeccable knack for the right timing and can encourage you to try new things, pursue an opportunity, or change everything that needs an update. Big Spite opens the connection between your base chakras and your heart chakra and infuses you with unconditional love for yourself and others. Big Spite encourages energy expressed as action, movement, and progression to move toward true alignment between you and your soul. Update what's outdated with joy and recharge your life. You can take a screenshot of this. The writer says that you can even carry the cards with you. That will be helpful with a reminder of your manifestations as well. I'm going to pull one final card. This is actually Heart Path, which is going to be opening your heart path. Let's see. Angel, spirits, guides, please give us guidance to this day. Thank you. Melody of thought. Finding your passion. Guys, I talked about passion. I feel like everything is connected to each other, and you need to find your passion. I'm trying to see if there's a number on it, because sometimes the numbers can symbolize something too. But you see, she's in the cold right now, and because there's no fire, no passion, but we can see the sun on the background shining. So maybe you're feeling like, okay, exact page opened up, even though this doesn't have number here. So loud negative thoughts often guide us more than the quiet positive ones. Okay, so if you keep getting those ideas, oh, who's going to buy my stuff? Why is this going to work? You are capable of pushing those away, first off, because you might be in the snow, but start focusing on the flowers blooming and the sun on the background, because your passion is going to guide you towards a very warm place. It is going to really get you to like a beautiful inspirational spot. And there, from that spot on, you're going to start manifesting your heart's desire, the money, the love, everything that you are needing and wanting at this time. There's a beautiful affirmation here for you can use during this timeline. I tap into the symphony of vibrations that are harmonious and loving and turn off the volume of those that are not. Okay. So because the seasons are not like generally, it's not always the winter, the spring is coming. Okay. And horses indicate wish fulfillment. All right, my beautifuls, that's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. And if you do, don't forget to give this one a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of these, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I wish you all a magical day. Bye.